So here rate, time and simple interest. When three are given, how to find out the principal? So principal, or we can say it as a sum. Right? Principal or sum, both are same. So from the simple interest formula only we can make this principal formula also. That is P is equals to 100 into simple interest. 100 into simple interest by and rate and time. So rate percent that into time. This formula will apply to find out the principal when simple interest, rate and time are given. Few problems we'll see how we can solve using this formula and which are related to some word problems also. So here's the question is, what sum will amount to rupees 5,556 in 2 years 4 months at 3/4% per annum. Simple interest. Okay, let us see this simple problem first. What sum will amount to this 5,556? So here sum be x. So principal only we need to find out. Let sum be x. Then so sum is x means then principal is equal to x. Then p is equal to x. And according to the given other data, time is equals to 2 years 4 months. 2 years 4 months. Now convert into everything into years. That is 2 4 by 12. Okay, 2 1 by 3. Cancel this. 2 1 by 3 is 3 to 6, 7 by 3 years. That is time. And rate percent also given. Rate is equal to 6 3/4. 6 3/4 percentage. 6 4s are. So you can simplify this. 27/4% is the rate percent. Now simple interest is equal to. So here simple interest is not given, but amount minus principal. But even the amount also you don't know. Directly we can find out the simple interest first. Therefore, so up now P is equal to X, time and rate. So first let us take the simple interest because amount is given. So simple interest is equals to PTR by 100. So you have done some problems previous. Now X into time is equals to 7/3. Rate is 27/4 by 100. This is simple interest. Now by cancellation this 3 9s 63x by 400 in terms of x. Now amount is equal to principal plus simple interest. Because amount we know it. That's what amount is equals to principal plus simple interest. So amount is 5,000. Therefore amount is given in the question. That is 5,556 is equal to principal plus simple interest. Simple interest is 63x by 400. So this solving this 463 LCM 400x plus 63x by 400, that is 463x by 400 is the value of 5556 5556. Now from this x is equals to, because x is nothing but a principal, that is 5556 into 400 by 463 reciprocal. So by cancellation this, you will get exactly cancellation, you will get 4800. Because it is divisible exactly 12 sum. So hence required sum is, because x value you need to find out, therefore the principal or sum, that is rupees 4800. So this is the way we can find out according to the given data. We can make the formula, then try to find out. So let us solve one more question. This is whenever they're not given certain sum, so how to solve the problems. A certain sum amount to rupees 5,916 in 3 years. So in 3 years that amount become 5,916 and to rupees 6,960 in 5 years. Okay, in 5 years it will become 6,960 at simple interest. At simple interest, this is the transaction. Now find the sum and the rate of, so 8% per annum. Okay, we need to find out the sum and rate percent also. So if you observe here, in 5 years this is the amount and in 3 years this is the amount. That means this both if I subtract will get simple interest for between 2 years, right? So simple interest for 2 years, because you don't know simple interest also, but simple interest for 2 years. Simple interest between for 2 years means amount of 5 years minus amount of 3 years. Amount after 5 years, amount after 5 years minus amount after 3 years. Between them only there is nothing but simple interest for 2 years. Okay, after 3 years, 2 years if interest if add, that is nothing but amount after 5 years. That's what we'll take this. That is 6960 minus 5916. Okay, amount after 5 years minus amount after 3 years. That is simple interest for 2 years, sir, because gap is 2 years. Okay, that is 1044. So this is interest for 2 years. Now interest for 1 year means half of that. Okay, simple interest for 1 year. Simple interest for, actually we have amount of 3 years, you know. So simple interest for 3 years is, so 1044 is simple interest for 2 years. Divide by 2 is 1 year. Again into 3. That is for 3 years. Now if we cancellation this, 2 ones are 522 into 3. So simple interest for 3 years is 1566. Rupees 1566. Now we have the information simple interest for 3 years and amount after 3 years also. Then we can find out the principal from this both. Therefore principal, so that principal is equals to amount after 3 years minus simple interest for 3 years. Amount after 3 years, because that is including interest. Amount after 3 years. From this simple interest for 3 years, if I remove, subtract, that is nothing but principal. So amount after 3 years is given the question. That is 5916. 5916 minus simple interest of 3 years is 1566. Okay, both if you subtract, that is the principal. That is 4350. Now principal is fixed, there is no change. Now principal is got simple interest and time. Therefore rate percent we can find out. So rate is equals to 100 into simple interest by P into T. So what time you take, that time interest only will find out. So 100 into simple interest, 3 years I am taking. So 3 years is 1566 by principal is, that is 4350. Time is 3, because first 3 years. Now by cancellation of all this, we get the rate of percent. So if you try to get cancellation this, 0 0 5 table, 5 2s are 5 is 47. 3 table also cancel, 3 5 is 15, 2 2. Now 87 6 we can take this. So 12%. So you can do however cancellation is required for you, easy for you can cancel. That is 12% per annum. Right? So this is the required sum is 4350 and rate of interest is 12% per annum. So in this way we can find out according to the given data the problems. Now we'll see one more method of problem to find out the amount in this type. Divide rupees 8000 into 2 parts, such that if one part be lent at 7.12% per annum for 2 years, and the other part, okay, other part 8% per annum for 3 years. Okay, the total interest received is rupees 1416. 1416 rupees is interest is received finally. Then we have to divide that principal. So 8000 is divided into two parts, but one part is given with different rate percent for time, different time, and one is different rate percent and for different time. So interest is received is finally 1416. Okay, interest you have to find out, and we can total should be 1416. So here two parts. So total is 8000. So since we don't know how much part it is, one and second, let the first part be x. Okay, let the first part be x. If first part is x means second part is 8000 minus x. Okay, then second part will become, that is total is 8000, so second is 8000 minus x. Now simple interest on separately for 2 years and separately for 3 years, we will do the sum from the given data. So take two cases because both are there separately. Now when I calculate separate, now case 1, if we take in this, so in this simple interest, that is PTR by 100 is formula. Now principal is, so this is first part and second part. So first part I am taking case 1, principal is x into rate percentage is 7.5. 7.5 means 15 by 2. Okay, this 7.1/2% plus 15 by 2. 15 by 2 PT. Okay, rate is, and for 2 years, time is for 2 years. So into 2 by 100. So 1 by 100. Okay, in this case 2, also simple interest, principal is 8000 minus x. Okay, and rate percent is 8 and time is for 3 years by 100 into 1 by 100. But according to the given data, the both should be equal to 1416. Okay, this one and this both. So you can cancel here some 2 to get cancelled. 5 table, 5 3 is a 15 by 20 is finally 3x by 20. 3x by 20 is here. Now if you simplify case 2, 8000 minus x, so it is 24. That is 24 into 8000 minus x by 100. Therefore, total simple interest is received. Okay, if it is part 1 and part 2, so total simple interest must be, according to given data, 1416. So the sum of these two should be 1416. That is 3x by 20 plus 24 into 8000 minus x by 100 is equals to 1416. Sum should be. So from this you can find out this. We can do LCM. 15x 100 is LCM, so 15x plus 24 into 8000 minus x is equals to 14 and 16 into 100, that is 0 0. Now from this, so you can simplify, that is 15x plus 24 into 8000 minus 24x is 141600. So from this you'll get minus 9x, and take this and subtract the value. 141600 minus 24 into 8000, because that is minus, after multiplying and subtract, 50,400. Minus you cancel, x is equals to 50,400 by 9. Okay, cancellation this 9 table, 5,600. That is x value. So one part is x, 5,600. Then second part. Okay, this is first part if you take, and second part is equals to 8,000 minus 5,600. The second part is 2,400. Okay, these are the two parts. If you divide and so because according to the condition they give total simple interest. Okay, total simple interest is given, interest is calculated, so we need to add. So according to the problem only you have to take the sum. So first you should given data, based on that we need to take the problem in easy method. So this is the way we can solve and simplify. So apart from only example problems which I said, some other information including textbook solutions also if you want, I am showing here website, right? So in this site you can find out all the textbook informations including solutions also available. You can download this.